Thanks for watching this. Now we are going to talk about marketing strategy in CovidMatrix ecosystem. CMatrix technology is developing mainframe infrastructure for CovidMatrix platform. This mainframe technology will equip with a dashboard stations or dashboards infrastructures that can provide a new environment for other companies to developing fast-track solutions for different industries and take their own market share. In this regard, we are providing auditing facilities and supporting services for developing this dashboard, as well as the educational material and supporting the connection between the dashboards and the service in a very secure connections and making sure that the privacy of our users are not under any risk. We're going to provide licensing and royalty for the companies who is going to participate in this new large market. We are providing fair and free ecosystem to companies for opening new markets and cooperating with CMatrix to develop this platform or to expand this platform solutions. With this approach, we expect to make significant revenue for all participants, for all allies that who interested to work and be part of this new era of technology. In order to guarantee the zero loss sustainable ecosystem and regulating inflation ratio inside the system to provide a fairness competition, CMatrix provides its own cryptocurrency on blockchain technology as the only valid currency for financial transaction inside the platform. And instantly, in any supportive cryptocurrency exchanger, our users and stakeholders can change the money to the real money of their local currency. With this policy, CMatrix willing to make particular infrastructure to uncentralized fundraising for publicizing technology ownership and supporting airdrops for users and vouchers for them to make them more motivated to provide more precise data and information for CovidMatrix platform. As a first template that I want to introduce here is a healthcare dashboard. That in Brazil, we have an integrated system of healthcare that we call SUS, that we expect to merge our patient electronic records with the SUS integrated electronic records. So we can design data parser for patient data to insert automatically to the SUS system. We can provide the patient comorbidities and the family members' information in order to keep eye on them as a risk person to be contracted to COVID-19. The other things that we can provide, or CovidMatrix Platform can provide for a SUS dashboard an authorized user, is close friends, or the network of the friends of the users who got corona positive. Despite the systematic notification that we are sending to all network connected to one positive patient, we are passing the information to the triage and healthcare system to physically follow up them to make sure that they are not contacted to the COVID matrix, or they are not get the disease. The risk of patients, or the risk of these networks, are going to share with the authorized users in SUS dashboard to make priority for follow-up of the network of the possible person as a part of contagious chain. In CovidMatrix Platform, we are integrating the test result with the same identification for the users of the application and providing a personal health status. From the dashboards, the risk region maps are available and accessible, and daily they are updating at the supercomputer of the University of Sao Paulo. Each healthcare center and triage center will receive QR code in order to provide the opportunity of permission to access to the data for limited time for the users that are in their healthcare department. SUS caregivers can participate in providing multimedia educational material as a tips of the day in order to expand the domain of the education around the preventional advisory notification. We can provide collaborator health status and co-worker in the system, as well as density of the people in each segment or in each area of the hospital. That is important to have a maximum number of the people in that. With connection the dashboard to the synced QR code recorder, we can provide even real-time monitoring of the social distancing based on the capacity of each segment, room, or floors. We are providing a different charts and results for authorized user in order to help them to make more wise decision making in a faster time domain. As a second dashboard, I can point to the dashboard that we designed for hypermarkets. Hypermarkets only in Sao Paulo states have amount of the 500,000, and it's providing a very big market. In which market, in such a market, we are expecting to provide infrastructure for COVID-safe certification, the same as the other part of the dashboards. We are providing a QR code for the staffs and employees, and anonymously we are providing the QR code of the customers in order to find out that which person at what time were together at which place. We can provide employees' health status for the business owner or department owner as a user of the dashboard. And the same, we can provide reports and filtering of the data and density of the population in a specific indoors area. So these information and reports and statistics can provide the opportunity for the decision makers to make better and faster decisions. The other dashboards that we are suggesting for market is, as a template, is educational university dashboards. In this dashboard, we have more features like the same COVID-safe certification, infrastructure for do that. If we suppose any classes are a segment that we are going to monitor the social distancing on that, we can provide that, and the list of the person are available. And the health status of students and the professors in university and any employees and staffs. We can provide the students list that were participated in one class automatically based on their QR code and availability at the time. We can filter for their checklist of the day of availability. We can provide map and risk regions for any area of the campus, laboratories, and the different QR code readers can provide minimum safety for indoors area. And the same as the other dashboards, the reports and statistical charts can provide better opportunity to make better decision at faster situation. And the last dashboard that we are presenting here, but not the last dashboard that we designed, but in order to say that the other industries are able to develop their own dashboard that have a sharing information with such a dashboard that we introduced here. So the features are clear, and for any industry we can We can invest in new dashboards and develop a new dashboard. For hotels, we can provide, in addition to the other services that we are providing for other dashboards, we can provide Bluetooth module for making better and more precise information about social distancing and the risk of each room and area of the hotel. So you can see that CovidMatrix Platform and CovidMatrix application and CovidMatrix chart can provide better information for decision making, for helping people. But we should emphasize here, CovidMatrix Platform and any of the similar application are not the solution for disappearing the coronavirus. We're just trying to be with you, beside of you, to minimize the possible risk. But the performance of this system depends on the social responsibility and attention of any individual person in society to participate actively and do their roles to make the society more safe. At the end, we want to say we respect to all efforts that clinicians, doctors, and caregivers would do in these days for us, for their time, energy, and health that they spend for us to have a safer and healthier society. And we think our system and our social responsibility is the minimum return that we can do for supporting health caregivers, families, and make them free to help people more easier and more calmer. We hope in this situation, all together, be more safe. Thanks for your time.